How Leon once broke Brawl Stars. On December 15, 2018, Leon was released. At first, he was extremely overpowered, having a high amount of damage and with a super long super duration of 10 seconds. 2 days after release, Leon got nerfed. They ended up changing how his invisibility works, so now brawlers 4 tiles away from Leon when invisible will be able to see him incoming. This was a significant nerf, but he was still a great choice because he was an S tier in every single game mode. In the year of 2019, he got a ton of nerfs. On January 29, 2019, his damage when attacking close to a brawler went down by 40, so his super duration went from 10 seconds to 8 seconds. On February 8, 2019 is when Kairos Time posted a nerf brawler tier list. Leon ended up staying in S tier in most of the game modes, but not all, because all of his nerfs he received so far actually impacted him. But overall, he was in S tier. On February 27, 2019, he got another nerf. The nerf he ended up getting is another close attacking nerf by 20. Also, the amount of hits to charge the super from close range went up from 8 to 9. On March 9, 2019, Leon ended up going more down in the tier list. All of his damage nerfs really affected him. So he was still in S tier for most of the game modes, but he started to go to the B tiers in some game modes. But he was still in S tier overall, but he went down a bit. On April 15, 2019, he was still too overpowered, so they landed him with some more nerfs. They nerfed his super duration from 8 seconds to 7. They also ended up retexturing his attack projectiles. Also, he started to go a bit more down in the tier list, but he was still a decent choice, still being in the S tier overall, and was near the same ranking. On June 1, 2019, the new tier list came out, and he was still in S tier overall, and he ended up going a bit more down in the tier list, being in last in S tier. On July 31, 2019, Leon's Invisi-Heal star power was released. At first, this star power wasn't that good since it only healed 600 health per second. His smoke trails was a better choice back then. He ended up staying in last place in S tier. On August 29, 2019, Supercell ended up buffing his Invisi-Heal star power by 200 more health per second. So now it heals 800 health per second. On August 17, 2019, Leon ended up going to the A tier in the Brawler tier list. On August 13, 2019, the skin Shark Leon got released. On September 18, 2019, they changed so Leon's invisibility won't work against Ike turret. On October 23, 2019, they ended up buffing his Invisi-Heal star power, and now he heals 1000 health per second. His super duration got nerfed from 7 to 6. Also, he finally ended up getting some voice lines. On October 31, 2019, Leon's Brawloween skin Werewolf Leon got released, costing 149 gems. On November 29, 2019, the Lion's Friend skin Sally Leon got released. On February 19, 2020, Leon ended up getting a buff. The damage he attacks from the max distance got buffed by 75 damage. On March 17, 2020, Leon's Clone Projector gadget got released. On April 13, 2020, he went more down into tier list, leaning to the B tier. His recent buff did help, but that buff wasn't enough since he got a ton of nerfs before that. As time passed, leading to September, Leon kept going down into tier list. On June 3, 2020, he went a bit more down into tier list, and on August 7, 2020, he went a bit more down, being the third worst B tier brawler. On September 2, 2020, Leon got some major buffs. His damage from far away got buffed by 8 damage, and his close range attack got buffed by 20 damage. They also ended up changing so his clone projector gadget doesn't get killed in one hit. Instead, all damage that the clone ends up getting will be doubled. His True Silver and True Gold skin also got released. On December 2, 2020, Leon went down, being the second worst B tier brawler. On December 15, 2020, Leon ended up getting some buffs. First, they buffed the Smoke Trail star power speed from 24% to 30%. The second thing Leon received was to change to his Clone Projector gadget. They ended up changing to Leon's clone now copies to Leon's super state at the time of spawning. On January 27, 2021, they ended up giving Leon some more buffs. First, they buffed his close attack damage by 20 and when he attacks from far range by 6. They also changed the amount of hits required to charge super from. In May 2021, Leon went below the B tier. Even though he got tons of buffs in the beginning of the years, it didn't help that much. On July 9, 2021, they released the skin Dino Leon. On July 22, 2021, they released his Lollipop gadget. This gadget was really good overall. 5 days after, they nerfed his Lollipop gadget so it self-decay over time, making it not as overpowered as it used to. Another thing they ended up changing his class from Stealthy Assassin to just On September 12, 2021, on the new tier list, Leon went up by a ton. He now has some modes where he was in S tier because of his Lollipop gadget. On October 18, 2022, the new Brawloween skin Trick or Treat Leon got released. All these were the final things that got changed for Leon, but let's see if he got in worse or not. In the beginning of 2022, he went up to the A tier. In March 23, 2022, he went to the S tier, being one of the best brawlers. On the next tier list, he ended up going back to the A tier, and after that one, he went down back to the B tier. On November 12, 2022, he stayed in the B tier, and of course on the final one in 2023, he is still in the B tier. First of all, he's getting way... There's a ton of reason why this is happening. First of all, he's getting way too much counters like other brawlers, and brawlers with wide range really counters him, and brawlers who end up using the vision gear. Overall, he's still a decent brawler choice, but not as overpowered as he used to. If you ended up finding this one useful, make sure to subscribe. This one took a while to make because unlike the other ones, this one had a huge history.